Hey everybody, welcome. Hello everybody, good to have you with us. Can we hear me? I think so. Vonna, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Welcome everyone. Glad you could all find us on Tuesday night. Appreciate that. So, yep, our new schedule, Tuesday and Thursday, and then Friday night, Saturday will be the Friday night live. Um, yep, tonight is two needle minder combinations, Fiber Talk needle minder combinations. So send your emails to Vana, the usual deal, which I forgot to put up at the top of the thing there. But Vana at WeTalkFiber.com, coming up very shortly here on the screen. Quarantine is your subject line, and name and address in the email portion, and we'll be good to go. So two needle miter combinations tonight, saving the kits and the charts and things for Sunday's Mother's Day event. So needle minders tonight. Let's see what else. Shepherd's Needle sponsoring us tonight. There is no percentage off or anything like that. Going to turn things around tonight. I heard from Ann. She's shorthanded today and wasn't able to set something up. But even more important, her father is in hospice. They had to put him in hospice. And so obviously she has bigger things to worry about than a 15% discount or something else. So tonight we're going to turn it around and ask everybody to pray for Ann and her family as they work through this stage in life. And she's been such a good supporter, and she's such a tremendous lady. And of course, nobody wants to go through that, but we all get to sooner or later. So please put her on your prayer list if prayer is something that you do, and keep her in your thoughts. Has to be tough. So
Yeah.
yeah. So please do that. Of course, continue to support Shepherd's Needle as we support all the shops, but especially our sponsors. We want to support them. You got quite a little haul there from the Shepherd's Needle.
I sure did. I wish I would have brought it down here, but I didn't bring it down. But yeah, I got two Anniversary of the Heart series from Blackbird Designs. I've had those. I had all those, and then somebody a couple years ago begged me to trade with them. They needed two, and I gave the two that I had done to them. And then since in the interim, I've decided I didn't like my fabric, and I'm going to start over and do it different. So I bought two of those. I bought, let's see, the newest Friendship one that they released. That's a bunch of a lot of their, retreats and stuff. I bought another best little laying tool because you just can't have enough of those, in my opinion. I'm always like laying it somewhere and forgetting it and then finding it a month later. So I bought another one.
Now, see, I've had mine for a number of years and have not lost it or bent it or anything.
I'm hard on them.
I guess.
And so I bought another one of those. But the best thing that Ann sent me,
Oh,
I said,
we'll back up there. You turned things on us, so now you're upside down.
Oh,
I don't know what you did there.
okay. I didn't do anything, but I will turn it around. But anyways, so I now how is it? Now I'm out.
Yeah, now you're not even in the deal.
Okay.
But it's exciting to watch you adjust things.
I know, right? I tell you, this is like
no, Susie, the BLT is not magnetic, but magnets will stick to it like glue.
Yeah,
because it's steel.
It will stick to it'll stick to magnets. Yeah,
but it's not a magnet; it's just steel, so it'll stick to the magnets. Yep.
Now where am I? Oh no, I'm still not there.
We can see your handle.
Okay, I'm gonna move this down. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's quite all
Get
right.
another.
It's it's a moment of entertainment. So
Maybe we can get another thumbs down.
oh, we already have one. What do you mean?
Yeah, we
Maybe
already
we
have.
could get.
We had one before we started.
Oh, did we? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, anyways, I got the best thing that I got from Anne was I told her, please send me like some really sharp, pointy, small scissors so that I can do Hardanger. And she sent me some Dovos, and they are excellent.
Yes.
They are really nice.
Now you got the um, the Hardanger ones. Did you say?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the small 68. I think they're $68, and they were small Hardanger ones. So
Yeah.
yeah, awesome.
They make a nice scissor. They do. They do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep,
So.
they sure do. So anyway, so there you go. That's what I know. That's all I know. I just said, Anne, fix it up. Fix me up. She did.
Yeah. Vaughn and I we recorded 2 shows today and then this show. So we got easy 4 hours of talking in today already. Yeah, we've covered the waterfront.
Yeah, we sure have.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, Susie, it'll stick to any magnet. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just steel. So, um,
Okay, let's see. Somebody said something. What type of felt? I just use the old cheapo 25-cent craft felt, and I just cut them in strips and put them underneath. That's all I do. I think that's just what that is. Mm-hmm. Just regular old cheapo craft sticks.
Yeah, that's what I use too. Yeah, just cheap felt. Tear it up, throw it away if it gets worn. You don't care. Yep.
Nope. Let's see. Vonna, what size needle are you using tonight? 24s. Because this is a 28 count even weaving. I like to use 24s on that. So that's what I'm using, 24s.
Let's see. Linda Stolz wrote to me just before the show started to say that thanks to everyone who has sent her kind words and notes and so on and so forth after winning the various charts that she sent. She really appreciates the kind words, so she wanted me to say that. And then there's one more set of Erica Michael winners that still have to be dealt with, and that's all on me. I'll get that. The magazine got done, so I will get that off to get that taken care of here in the next few days. And there's some Luhu winners too that I owe, so we'll get that all taken care of here now that sanity has returned to my life. Using a 26, Susie. I'm on 46 count linen, so 45 count linen, so I'm using a 26. Opening up the hole just a little bit more so that silk doesn't get frayed. Let's see. How long have I been working on Hannah? I don't know. 5 hours? Yeah, 5 hours or so. Yeah. Not all that long. It's a good one. So spread the word about. I'll be putting up things about the Mother's Day event starting tomorrow. I'll do something every day to remind people. But appreciate if people would spread the word about the Mother's Day event. Set things up with your friends if you want to have a competition, stitching competition. Appreciate everybody who has sent in things to give away. That's we really appreciate that, and more coming. So we'll have several charts and kits and other things coming in the mail to me to give away. And now remember, we were talking. What is wrong with me? We were talking in the midweek show that goes up tomorrow. That remember now, this is these. Well, I cannot count tonight. It's going to be one of those nights. I can just tell. Remember, these shows on Sunday are 15-minute shows. So don't just settle in for 4 hours. They're 15-minute shows, and then we're going to sign off, and then we'll come back. And I will set up. I will set it up so that you get notices for each one. But we're just going to do 15-minute shows. So that remember that format's a little different. And then we're going to go away, and then we'll come back at the top of the hour for another 15 minutes. So a different format. It will not be a solid afternoon, so you can just stitch in peace without us yammering at you for the full hour. And then come back, and then we'll make some noise in your head, and then we'll go away again. But we got several things to give away. Ellie and Katie getting warmed up, I think, to help us give away prizes. And
they were talking about it at lunch today. What are we going to do? We've already used all our costumes.
Oh, repeats are good.
But I said I think they've got a plan.
Uh-oh.
I laughed when they told me, so
okay.
Maybe it'll make you laugh.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be fun, whatever it is. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
So be sure to sign up now. Be sure and sign up at the link at wetalkfiber.com to get on the mailing list or on the prize list, because you cannot win prizes if you're not on that list. So be sure and do that between now and noon Saturday so that you're not left off, because comments and emails are not going to be part of the deal. And remember now, you have to respond within a half hour of having your name announced to say that to accept the prize. You can't just sign up and then not show up and collect prizes. You got to respond to us, or the prize will go to somebody else. So. Kind of a different thing, but we're trying to make it more efficient, more fair for everyone, and not have as much confusion as we had Easter. So I think this will work. It'll certainly be better.
Yeah.
That we can be assured of. Hey, it looks like I might get this row done without an error. This is exciting.
Oh, Cheryl, I got your email, and I just have not, like Gary said, we have been like on 2 shows. This is our 3rd show today, so sorry, I didn't get a chance. A 25 or 28 count color for Lugana for Hannah to match the Jersey cream. Isn't it just sort of like an antique white, Gary?
That's the way it looks to me, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like an antique white, Cheryl. So it's whatever I would do like a white. It's pretty white. So you could, yeah. I would think like an antique white or a white would be fine.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, yeah. Just a little bit of color in it, just a little would look nice. But it doesn't have to be much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this isn't much. I mean, this is no. Pretty, because this is the Jersey cream that I'm stitching on, and it's pretty. Yeah, it's antique white. That's what I would go effectively. That might be a little yellow in it, but not much.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. Not very much. Sylvia said she purchased the BLT after last Wednesday's show. She got it Monday, and she loves it. Well, I'm glad, because I love mine. I've got about 5 floating around here in this house somewhere.
Marcy, did you have trouble, Marcy? If you didn't have trouble, it went through. mean, it's just a Google form, so there's not a whole lot of skill there. If you had trouble, I'll check for you, but I just don't want to sit down. There's more than 500 people have signed in, so I don't want to end up checking everybody. But if you had trouble, let me know, and I will check for you. I'm happy to do that. And yes, Laura, you're right. Must be present to win. How do we respond in the marathon if we win a prize? You'll send an email to Vanna at wetalkfiber.com, and then Ellie and Katie will get your email. Yeah, it'll just be the same email, Vanna at wetalkfiber.com, and that's what Ellie and Katie will be monitoring for the winners. So, just a simple email. Thanks, I won. Yay, something. How many whips do I have right now? See, this is... But the last time we counted, I was at 15, and now I've started 2 more, so I'm probably at 17, roughly. Yeah. That's like how many grains of sand are in a bucket? I don't know. Yeah, it's easily 17, if not more. Yeah, because I've started 2 since, and only finished 1. Yeah, so maybe only 16. Yeah, not bad. It's a lot. It's ridiculous, but it's not as ridiculous as Vanna. Though pretty close, I think.
The Google form, Sandy, is only it's on our domain, so only we see it. Nobody else sees it.
Oh yeah, no, nobody sees that.
And we're not going to do anything with it because I don't care where anybody lives or what their phone number is. I don't have time for that kind of stuff.
Nope. Yeah, you never have to worry about us selling your list or anything because we don't have time to breathe, let alone that. So,
yeah.
Malene, thanks for using a slightly larger needle. Yeah, you can not go wrong using a little larger needle than you think. It will work better all the way around. Teal, Vaughn and I talked about that on the show today because Vanna has been going from 18 count needlepoint to 45 count. And well, I've been doing the same thing, and I started on Hannah Friday night when we put those stitches in, and it was a bad angle with magnifier and everything because of the setup I had to use. And when I was doing that, I was thinking, oh man, this is going to be painful. But I stitched for a good long while last night. My eyes adjusted, and now I'm just fine. Sandy, it's just a Google form, and it's on my personal account. It's not even on the Fiber Talk account. It's on my personal Gmail account. I mean, it's as secure as anything else, and I wouldn't worry about it. And nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see it, and I would be really proud if someone broke my password because it's a mess. So I wouldn't be concerned about that. And I'm taking it down after the event. That spreadsheet is coming out of there. It's getting destroyed. I'm not keeping it for anything. Once we have the winners and their addresses, I'm not keeping it on Google. It's just going to stay there for that till we don't need it anymore.
We're just doing it because I worked 18 hours to get the to get the addresses from everybody from the Easter show. And actually, Michelle Garrett told us that that's how she does it for her auctions.
Yeah. And
that it makes it so much easier. And so Gary looked into it and said, yeah, that's the way to go. It'll save us time. So that's all. That's the only reason why we're doing it is because just to save us time. Gary doesn't, and I don't have time to sit around trying to figure out everybody's address. And
Vanna put in 16 hours, and Marga easily put in 12 or more, getting those things packaged up and mailed out. So we just have to simplify it. Plus, it just needs to be more fair for everyone, and this way it will be. So yeah, Beth, only 16. I'll crank it up. Okay, I'll take the challenge, Beth. I'll crank it up. I'll get up to 20. How's that? And whoever said ask Marga, Marga has no clue.
Well, she does now if she's listening.
Yeah. Yeah, there. Thanks, Josie. See, 17 whips is okay. I could be spending time in bars drinking. Yep, there. Thank you, Josie. It's good to have support. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, the 45 count, I've adjusted. I'm seeing it now just fine. It just took a little bit to see it, and now I'm not having trouble. I mean, I was flying pretty good last night, stitching. So, yep. Yeah, Kathy, it could be the brighter color, but I put a pretty good light on it, and I'm not having trouble.
Well, do you know what I thought about all day today?
What's that?
Okay, so I told you about the anniversaries of the hearts that I bought from. I have it started. I have like actually two pieces, two of the squares done. I started it, when they came out a long time ago. Started it, didn't like that fabric. Did it, I restarted it. Not really crazy about the second fabric, and then I was thinking about oh gosh, our 25th wedding anniversary is next year, right?
Right.
And I did a wedding sampler for us that is totally 1980s and nothing that I really want to put on my wall anymore because it's like ugly. But anyways, I thought it would be nice to do like a very nice like a very nice, you know, sampler that would be appealing for the rest of my life to hang on my wall to commemorate our 25th wedding anniversary. And I thought, what about the anniversaries of the heart by Blackbird Designs? And so it's 12 different patterns. And then they have 2 bonus patterns in there. So all in all, it's like 15 slots on an all great big sampler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, to make a long story short, I don't like all of the houses that are in I don't like all of the squares. I like most of them, but there's a couple of them that it's like, that's gross. I don't want that. And that's why I think that I haven't liked it, because I've started with the January one each time and it's like, oh, that's ugly. But anyway, so to make a long story short, today while I was finishing, I got my Blackbird Designs drawer out of my storage stuff and took it over to the thing. And while I was finishing, I just kind of thumbed through the patterns, and I've come up with a design that from different books, and I'm going to make them all into one sampler, utilizing most of the Blackbird Designs anniversaries of the heart, but making it more my own. Like I'll have to tweak some of the patterns to fit the sizes and stuff, but I'm going to do that. And I was showing Keith this evening before I came down here. I was like, what do you think about this? And I was showing him all the different patterns. And I think it's going to be really nice if I can get it worked out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create my own anniversary sampler.
Well, all right. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea to do that.
Yeah, I thought that'd be kind of nice.
Ours will be 50. Yeah, 50.
It will be?
78.
You got married when you were 15?
Yeah, I did.
50? No way. 50?
No. Wait a minute. Just let me finish the sentence here. I had to do just a little math.
Oh.
We're at 42. So 42 because married in 78. So 42 this year. So 8 years will be 50. So if I start now on a 50th anniversary one,
you might have it done by then.
Think about that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, just think about that.
Celine, I know. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, I know there's an anniversaries of the heart stitch along. Becky, I'm just not very good with stitch alongs. I kind of like to do Bonna's own stitch along.
Oh, that stitch along.
Yeah. I just you kind of say stitch along, and it just kind of
Ruth Ellen, no, I use a magnifier. I use a magnifier for everything I stitch. No, I no. Even though I can do needlepoint on 18 count without a magnifier, I still do it. I still use the magnifier and the magnifier light because I think I do a better job with the threads when they're magnified. I think they lay better. I think I do just a better job all the way around. So I just use it all the time. I mean, I use a magnifier even when I'm traveling. I don't even try to do it without. Alternative to Thread Heaven. What's the other brand?
thread magic.
Thread Magic. Yep, Thread Magic. Probably the same stuff.
It's very, very similar.
Yeah. Oh, here, people. I'm way behind. Oh man, I got way behind here. There, that's what you need, Vonna. Edna says, have you considered doing your own cross stitch designs and publishing them? Go,
No,
Vonna,
I
Vonna,
have
Vonna,
no
Vonna.
desire to do that.
Come on, Vonna, you
None.
can do it.
Mm-mm.
You can do it.
Nope. I just don't. That was just yucky. Nope, nope, nope. Thanks for saying that, but I have no interest in that at all.
Oh, I want you to do it just because then I get to hear the gnashing of teeth. This isn't working. Stupid colors won't come together. Yeah, come on, Vonna. I need the entertainment.
Not interested. No way.
Publisher isn't done. Printer isn't done yet. What's going on? Oh yeah, that's fun. Now let's go.
Nope, I just don't feel like I have any talent, and I really don't like that that part of stitching. Like doing that be kind thing, that took forever. That was like nothing.
I think you have more talent than you think, but I don't blame you either.
No, I just. Ugh. And then I think that you get in a hole. Like if you you do one design and then you just do the same thing over and over, just changing a few. I think I would have that tendency to do that. So,
to get stuck. Yeah.
Not doing it. Mm-hmm.
Do a series and then do it again in a different color.
Again, yeah.
Somebody asking what iron you recommend. You just buy cheap irons and beat the hell out of them, right?
Yeah. Yes, let's see. My latest, what is that one? That one is the one that I'm using right now is Black & Decker, I think. I just get cheap irons because, you can buy an Olissimo and all that stuff, or Oliso or whatever that big fancy one is. And I did have one like that where I spent a lot of money and I did not see that it was anything better or it didn't last longer. And I use an iron a lot, so I just buy cheap ones.
Heat was the same if it was coming out of a $50 or $15 one, huh?
Yep, that's right. And I just get them. I've had Sharks. I've had Black & Decker. I've had, oh gosh, Panasonic, all kinds. And they're all, they're all equally pretty good. This one that I have, is it a Black & Decker? I'm going to go look now because I don't know. I don't think it is. Maybe it's a Panasonic. I don't know. I'm going to look. Let's see. It is a Black & Decker. Oh, I was right. It's a good one. It's lasted, I imagine, about a year. And that's pretty good because I only get about 6 months out of them typically. So there you go.
Susan, am I stitching the charted mistakes on Hannah? I'm stitching Hannah exactly how it's charted. The only mistakes are going to be the ones I make, like the one I just made on this row. No, I'm doing it just the way Barbara charted it. I'm a firm believer in doing these reproduction samplers just as they're supposed to be. I don't like correcting, obvious errors. If the little girl did it that way, that's the way I'm doing it. So if there's an error, it's my own creation. And then if I catch it, like this one, I'm taking it out and fixing it. Uh, you know, silicone earplugs as thread conditioner? Huh, never heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that they use that, like like those earwax. If you have like they form, they come like in little, like for people that get tubes in their ears and stuff, so they mold to your ear shape.
Okay.
I've read that. I have never tried that, and I don't know
Yeah.
how that works, but I have read that people do that.
And yes, the Dovo people filed for the bankruptcy.
They did?
That's just what Jessica Grimm reported on Saturday, I think it was. I thought that's why you bought the scissors, because you weren't going to be able to
No.
get. And of course, I don't know if they're going to quit making them, or I didn't look into it any more than just what Jessica wrote to me. I mean, the whole company. It wasn't just scissors. It was the whole. I don't know. No. It's too bad because they're good scissors. There's no question about it.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine, so Gary and Vanna, do you stitch the girl's name or your name in the sampler? I will put Hannah's name in the design, and then I will put my name down at the bottom somewhere. I'm a fan
Yeah.
of the put it where it'll get folded under or over when it gets framed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like that idea. But I'll put the little girl's name in, so Hannah's name will go in there. I like the history part, so I don't like to alter it. Trying not to make a mistake here. I think I have it. I'm very excited.
Teal, how did it stain your fabric? Was it an R&R fabric? I use it from the back side only, not on the front side. And I have never had a problem with it, and I have used it for literally years.
Barbara? Thanks, Barbara. No, that's one thing I'm going to work very hard at is if I have to frog something, I'm going to be really upset because that'll put me further behind. The key to getting wrinkles out of linen. I'm the worst. Well, Vanna just best presses. I have a whole procedure. Vonna
You
just
do
best
you
presses and moves on.
and yeah, and there you go. But you like, do you freeze
Only
your
if I can't.
fabric?
Only if I can't do something with it right away. Yeah, and I have done that. I had the last one. Oh, I was having trouble with the Queen Sampler linen, and I couldn't get it wrinkle free, and so then I did put it in the refrigerator, wet,
Mm,
not freeze it,
mm-hmm.
not freeze it, but put it in the refrigerator, and then came back and uh, ironed it, and that worked. It does work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
freezing does work too, Teal, if you don't want to do it. Um, I use best press on everything. Now, if it's an unknown fabric that I don't know, I test it on a corner. But I have never had I'm not like lying. I have never had a problem ever with it. But that is one way that you can do it if you wash. But see, there's overdyed fabric, so that can be a problem too if you wash. But if you rinse or mist or spritz your fabric and then put it in the freezer and freeze it like where it's hard, and then bring it out, pull it out, and iron it. That's an old military ironing trick, or that's where I learned it. That's what my brother did when he was in the military to get his leg presses creases or whatever. They taught him to do that in the military. Spritz your pants and throw them in the freezer.
and I am just part of it is I'm not paying attention, but um, yeah, Teal. I don't remember who showed me how to do it or told me how to do it, and I really should remember those things because it was very helpful. I I take my linen and I put a little, very small dab of just a minute. I got to get this right. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4. Real small dab of Dawn, and put it in a Tupperware thing, and thoroughly soak it. And then I let it soak for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I take it out. And this is all in tepid water. And then I put it back in tepid water to get all the soap out of it. And then I roll it up in a towel to squeegee it out, and then I iron it, still wet. I steam iron it wet on a towel, and I just keep going till the wrinkles go away. And 9 times out of 10, that's done the job. And then all those little tiny wrinkles and everything just go away. And then if I still don't like some of it, I will use Best Press because I do like Best Press. So I'll use that on it. And if I feel it got too flimsy, lost too much starch or too much sizing, then I will use Best Press because that adds a little bit to it. But yeah, that's how I go about it. Because I hate having wrinkled up, creased linen. If I add stuff after the fact, fine, but I like to start with it the way it's supposed to be. Geez, I hope I got that right. Vonna, I just noticed you finished your thread on top of your finishing stitches, not underneath. This is something I've never seen. Yep, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, especially on finer fabric. You can slide that thread right underneath there and nobody will ever see it. Pull a little bit tight, cut real close. It'll spring back underneath. The end will spring back underneath, and you move on with your life. Did I get it? One, two. Success. Success. All right. Can you use best press on any fabric, including overdyes?
I do. But I mean, always test it in the corner first, but I always do. But I don't do it from the front. I do it from the back always.
Yeah. And something happened to your sound again.
I know my earbuds. I don't know what happened to them. Is it really bad?
It's like, yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
Those earbuds are not cooperative.
I don't know what's wrong with them. They said the battery was dead.
Oh, well, that might be a factor.
Yeah. I have people messing with my stuff all the time.
Electronic pieces without power is a bad combination. Yeah. It's a bad combination. Tracy May. I started stitching Elizabeth Weston sampler after we showed it in the 2019 Nashville market. Well, good for you. That's a good one. Congratulations. People ought to get an award for finishing big samplers, I'm thinking. Teal Elder's now becoming a songwriter. She has the first line of her first song, Spritz Your Pants and Put 'em in the Freezer. I'm starting to hear the tune for that, aren't you? Yeah, I think I am. Teal, write some more lines. You got it. Spritz your pants and put them in the freezer. It has kind of a rhythm to it. You can feel it. Gary Von, is that on fabric prior to stitching? What on fabric?
Probably best press, and I put best press all the time on any kind. I put it on the back side, even if it's stitched. I use it.
Yeah, that's right. You'll use it when you're finishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right on that count, Patricia. Award for finishing any needlework. Yep. Well, look at me.
You're ahead of me on Hannah.
Good. I'll try and keep it that way. Except you'll get one of those days where you just fly through about 3 motifs, and I've seen your movie. And never look back. Yeah, that's right. I use the Best Press spray bottle, but you have a misting bottle, right, that you use?
Yeah, let me get it. I'll be right back.
Okay, get some earbuds, too, so we can hear you. Just a tip.
Here it is.
Here, what is?
My can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right here.
Here, let me go all Von, and then we can get a good picture of it. There we go. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, and then it's got this really nice like little head. Where is the camera? Right there.
You're too high for the head. You got to come down. Lower yet.
Okay. Well, gosh. Like right there.
There you go.
Okay, see, like that. And you can get them on Amazon. I got mine at the quilt shop, but and it just like does a nice like. I'm gonna spray it. Can you see how it's kind of
Oh
just like
yeah,
it's nice?
that's much nicer than the Best Press bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I keep track of my place, Mary? It depends. Like on this one, there's so many little elements that I just do it. I don't mark it. But on that, those old world Santas that I'm working on, I'm actually using a highlighter and marking them off because I was having too much. I blew it up like 200% on Xerox and got a highlighter. It's the first time I ever did a highlighter, but I was just having there was too many color changes, so I was just having a lot of trouble. But with this one, there's no. I don't think there's any need to mark them off. So I'm not. I haven't been confused yet about that. Other things, yes, but um,
Oh, you need both of you. Sorry.
huh?
Sorry, Katie. You're just on me. They're tired of me. They want you.
What? Oh,
You're. It's all me.
oh. Well, that's kind of it's kind of special to me. Just all Vanna.
Here I was. I wasn't doing nothing because I was trying to make my earbuds. I don't know what my earbuds is wrong with them. The thing is you don't ever let your kid use your stuff. Then your earbuds don't get ruined.
Yeah, they're not working all that hot tonight.
No, sorry. I don't know if I need to go back to an old iPad so that I can use my earbuds, or I don't know.
Are those the new ones you bought?
Those are the ones that I bought, like, yeah, before the Mother's Day thing.
Oh, well, they have not served you well.
No, they haven't. I might just go buy I don't know. Well, I might have to just go buy the earbuds for the um iPad, I guess, tomorrow.
Teal, I posted your second line for your song on here or somewhere else, Teal. I think you have something going. Keep writing, Teal. Put them down. There. Jennifer's changed to your eye up approach. She's a very happy person.
That's good.
Do you do that when using silks too? I'm using silks tonight, and it seems to be shredding the floss. Yes. Vaughn and I have had that discussion.
No, you don't do it when you're using silk.
Because it will, yeah, it does exactly what you're experiencing. Don't do it. Because the eye and the silk, too much stuff going through the hole the second time. Yep. Choose it right up. Don't do it. Back to old conventional. Cotton just holds up better when it comes to taking a beating. Sylvia Perez is without hearing aids, and she hears you just fine.
Oh.
I think that's more of a spiritual thing, though. I don't know. Yeah, that's just kind of a mystical connection thing that she's got going there.
Well, I'm trying to talk by my iPad speaker.
Oh, well, credit for the effort.
I don't know why they're not charged. I wonder if there's something like on the prongs or something. I don't know. Because they've been plugged in all day.
Hmm. I don't know. Wait, I want to know Teal's. Scroll back to look. Teal, you're making me work here. Put them pants on and you'll walk like an old geezer. Okay, okay. Keep working on it. Teal has now discovered a new career. Oh, now see, now I'm way. Patricia Chris, Vonna, did you end that thread weaving on the top? Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Jan says you're a bit muffled, but she can hear you fine. Yeah, that's the kid's preference there. Vonna a bit muffled. Yeah. that's what they do to the earbuds when they get a hold of them. They fix them so they can't. So it muffles her. Ah, mom's sounding just about right now.
Oh, shoot.
NPI Silk. Vaughn and I we were talking about that on the show for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, NPI Silk. We're both very big fans. I don't mind a Veriswa. Vonna doesn't like it at all. Tolerates it at best. I don't mind it, or I don't mind it. But we both agree that the MPI Silk is preferred to the point where I think the next time that I have a piece that calls for a Veriswa, I'm going to try and convert it all to MPI.
I think that the twist is there's more of a twist on NPI.
Yeah, it must be. It holds up a whole lot better.
Yeah. It's just more substantial or something.
So we have become MPI fans. Now, if we could just get them to pay us to endorse it, then we'd have something going there. Yeah, like they care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I ever taken an extended break from stitching like some of us who put it aside? Yeah, while we were raising kids, did very little stitching. Yes, for the obvious reason. Yes, I have.
I have not. I have never taken an extended break. There's been periods in my life where I didn't stitch as much, but I've always stitched. Even when I was in college, I stitched. Not a lot, but I did stitch when I was in college too.
I hate linen. The little thin threads. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Oh, jeez.
Hey, Gary, your hand is looking very soft tonight. What is your secret?
Right there. That's what I use. None of my children do needlework. I'm the only one in the entire family. Kentucky Sampler, that's what it is right there. Corn huskers. Buy it in multiple packs from Amazon. And I use a lot of it when I'm stitching with silk because my hands tend to be pretty roughed up. I don't think MPI has the silk variations that a Veriswat does. Yeah, probably not. But I'm willing to sacrifice a little of that, quite frankly. I think to get the... and there, Kathy, there's the question. Gloriana. I want to try some Gloriana silk sometime.
You have never tried it?
No.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah?
Well,
Nope.
that Schoolhouse Red, that's Gloriana.
Do you get a commission? Do you get a commission for selling red threads, or
No.
like 10 cents of the skein or something? You have a favorite red in every thread line.
I don't know what I do. I really love red.
Well, I could have never told that. I never figured that out. Yeah, Kentucky sampler. That stuff is old. That my grandfather, that's what he used. He used to work on the railroad. His entire career was the railroad, and that's where I first ran into it as a kid. Was my grandpa always had that, and you can get it. Sometimes you see it in the stores, but Amazon, that's the trouble with Amazon. You can get 6 or 8 packs, or I don't know what it is, for not a lot of money. So I just buy those and then have it. But there's corn huskers on all levels of the house.
Well, I used corn huskers when I actually was a corn detasseler.
There's a fun job.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
No. Bet it pays well too, huh?
Oh, oh yeah, I got just rich as all get out.
That's slave labor.
Oh gosh. But I tell you what, where I grew up, there was a lot of popcorn farms, and we had to detassel corn. There was a lot of jobs like that for young teenagers, and I detasseled corn one summer, and we didn't. Now my husband, he rode on the front of a tractor to they drive you down the row and you pick sitting on the front end of a tractor, but I had to walk.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah, but I tell you what, you talk about walking in July and August in a cornfield. You talk about itchy, hot, and grumpy at the end of the day.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, I think Marga's brother used to do that, or did that some. But out where Marga grew up in Genoa, Illinois, it was just about 30 miles away from DeKalb, and DeKalb Ag is a huge seed developing company. And so for all the hybrids, then they pay kids to go detassel corn in all the fields, because it's just corn country out there, because then they'll for the hybrid stuff that they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for popcorn, I didn't know this, but I guess it cannot be, or maybe it was they were trying, I don't know, but I guess it cannot be like fertilized or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But they had us, that's what we did was they would get mad if they would, like, you had a foreman that would walk behind you, and if you missed stuff, he would pick it, and then, embarrass you once you got done that you didn't do a good job. And I guess probably most kids didn't care, but me, that was like the ultimate, like, horrible thing.
Vanna, the only kid in the county who wanted to excel at corn tasseling. I'm magna cum laude. I'm the best corn detasseler in the county. Deal with it. And I have the blue ribbon to prove it, so shut up. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah. That's nasty work, though. That's just nasty work.
Yeah. Ann is our only sponsor tonight, guys. So we know that we've gone. Oh, it is 9 o'clock.
Is it really already? Seriously? Oh, man. Yeah, Ann was our only sponsor. Yeah, get those emails in for the needleminder packages. Vana at wetalkfiber.com. Quarantine is your subject line, and name and address in the email, body of the email. And we'll do a couple of those needleminder combinations. And put Ann on your prayer list, Ann and her family, because her father had to go to, if you joined late, her father had to go to hospice. So put the family on your prayer list. It's a difficult time. How come the hour goes by so fast? How does that happen?
I don't know. When you're stitching like a. I mean, I think that it just goes. I don't know. It does go fast.
Kim Reed, working tomato processing plant. Oh, no. Oh, that has to be really nasty. Oyster shucking. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. That's an art form, oyster shucking.
Mm-hmm.
Without cutting your hand off, that is.
Yeah, that would have happened to me. I'm just not graceful.
Vaughn would be walking around with 4 stumps.
That's right. I would be.
Let's see here. All right, well, holy smokes. Yeah, keep Ann and her family in the prayers. Which model is my Weber pliers? I don't know. That's them. And you're going to ask how long are they? And they are folded up. They are, which I can't actually do. They are 2 3/4 inches long, roughly. But that's them. Oh, all these nasty jobs kids did. Yeah. Yeah, all those jobs have one thing in one objective, and that is to make you go to school. Just.
Oh, look, Jan says, "What did I cook for Cinco de Mayo?" I didn't cook a thing because I was on Fiber Talk all day today.
Yeah, you think we were kidding? Yeah, this is easily our 5th hour of talking online today, easily. Yeah.
I didn't. I take that back. I did make our daily loaf of bread this morning, and I made my kids ate me out of house a home on. I make that. Have you ever eaten at Texas Roadhouse and had that honey cinnamon butter stuff that they give you on the sweet roll to put on their rolls?
You could have stopped at have I ever eaten at Texas Roadhouse? Then I would say no, and then we'd move on. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, I made the honey butter mustard. I made cinnamon spread. It's honey cinnamon spread for bread today, and a loaf of bread. That's what I made, and it's gone. It was gone when I went up after our first Fiber Talk today. They had eaten it all up. So.
Now that's something you can just inject right into the aorta and let it solidify, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you
probably can.
Just be done with it quickly.
Yeah.
Don't let it build up. Just shoot it in there and end it.
Yep. It's awful good though.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Come on. What else we got here? My first job was putting a sticker on every tomato. Man, that'll make you go to school in a hurry. Mind numbing. Yeah, see, we all everybody had some kind of weird, crappy job when they were a kid. You know? Is Vanna using cherry cobbler? Probably.
Yes, I am. That is correct. Cherry cobbler.
They ship that by the truckload to Vanna's house. All right, I think we're going to call it here. Thanks everybody for joining us. Back Thursday night. Tomorrow, catch the podcast tomorrow. Vaughn and I on the podcast tomorrow. Vaughn and me. Yeah, no, me,
No, it's Vaughn and I.
Vaughn and I.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm on the podcast tomorrow. So Vaughn and I tomorrow. Thank you. It's only what I do for a living. Thursday night we're back here. Friday night we're back here. And then Sunday, the Mother's Day quarantine quarters. That's going to be fun, I think.
Yeah.
Or frustrating. Thanks to the person who gave us the thumbs down. We really appreciate it. It's good to know somebody doesn't like us. Jeez. All right, we're out. Thanks, everybody. See you Thursday night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Vana.